Yesterday I was on the internet, NBA.com, ESPN, I like to watch a lot of sports. And I stumbled across this article, that was saying that the Celtics were really trying to make this move where they'll send KG and Doc Rivers to the Clippers in exchange for maybe Blake Griffin or a first round pick, and I believe what's that guy named something Jordan. I forgot the guy's name. And I had been hearing about this rumor, but when I read it yesterday, it seemed like they were really trying to push this trade. And sure enough, a couple hours later, the trade, it was official. They didn't get KG, but they got Doc Rivers. And I felt some type of way about it because I am a big Celtic fan. I've always been a Celtic fan. I used to like the Lakers until I stopped liking what the what's the word I'm looking for, the politics of that organization. A lot of foul stuff that was going on back in the early 2000s that I didn't really care for, and just the way they were just running the whole franchise. But that's a whole nother video. But I've always been a Celtic fan. I've always been a Chicago Bull fan, Spurs, one time ago the Lakers, so those have always been my teams. But I felt some type of way about it because I was like, on one hand I was like, what about the family type of vibe that the Celtics have, but then I thought about how Doc Rivers was saying, I don't know if I want to be here. And to me, the coach is the glue to the team. If you have a coach there that is questioning whether they should be there or doesn't really want to be there, basically just there for a paycheck, that's not somebody you want on your team. And to be paying Doc Rivers $7 million a year, that's highly too much money for somebody who is questioning whether they want to be there. Now I understand, Doc is getting older. A lot of people are saying he's getting frustrated with the Celtics, which I don't know why, because considering all the adversity that the Celtics faced last year, his past season, the year before that, Rondo got hurt in this past season. With all the adversity, they still did pretty good. And they're still a top contender team that can make a run for the championship. So, I thought that was a little odd, but at the same time, it was like, hey, if Doc want to go, let him go. That's how I felt about it. And, that's what they did. Trade him to the Clippers, in exchange for, I believe, the first round pick for 2015. So that's not this upcoming season. That's the following season. Now, here's the problem with that. I think that was a very dumb trade. Because, first of all, you got Doc going over to L.A. to coach the Clippers. You got, who you got over there? You got Chris Paul. You got Wendy's little brother, Blake Griffin. You got, who else? You got the Jordan character. I don't know if they traded him yet. He might be going to the Celtics, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But you got a pretty decent squad over there, with the whole Clippers organization. And more than likely, the Clippers are going to be a very high seed, which means that they're going to be their first round pick will be later in the draft come 2015. So I thought that was a very dumb move. You want to trade a great coach like Doc Rivers, make sure you get something out of it. I understand it's rebuilding time, same as the Lakers. A lot of those guys are getting old. It's time to start bringing in some fresh talent, somebody that you can grow with, besides Rondo. I understand that. But if you're going to trade somebody like Doc Rivers, make sure it's a legitimate trade. Now, I've been saying for years, I think we need to bring Kevin Love over there. I think he would be a great addition to the Celtics. He can play that role that KG played. I feel like Kevin Love is somebody that needs more spotlight on him. Another guy I thought of was LaMarcus Aldridge. I think he's a guy that the Celtics can pull over and make a better start than what he is right now. He would be a great addition to the Celtics. So there's several cats that I felt like they could have made a better trade for. But it's still up for question whether KG get traded or Paul Pierce. You know, we saw that they let go Ray Allen, which I understand his move because the guy's getting old or whatever. You know, he wanted a ring, so that's what it's about. But you know, I know a lot of y'all want to know my opinion on the whole Celtic trade and everything because y'all know I'm a big Celtic fan. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed off for a minute, but then when I thought about it, I was like, hey, you know, if he don't want to be with the Celtics, let his ass go. You know, ship him off. And, you know, as far as bringing in a brand new coach, I've been saying this. You know, I think somebody like Brian Shaw is somebody who can be a great addition to a team. Give that brother a shot to coach a team. I thought that was the guy the Lakers should have brought in. Instead of that Mr. Potato Head dude that wants to run, you know, strictly an offense type of team. He didn't know how to put Kobe, Howard, and Gasol in the right format to win games. I thought they should have brought Brian Shaw in. He's used to the Lakers. He knows how those players work. He knows what to do to win games and get to a championship. And I felt like they were sleeping on Brian Shaw. And that's who I think the Celtics need to pick up or really consider. You know, and if you got the budget for it, hey, shit, bring in Phil Jackson. And that'll really piss everybody off, you know. But that's what I felt about it. You guys give me your feedback on what you felt about the trade. Let me know what you think, how you think the Celtics are going to do next year. You know, it's hard for me to say right now because there's a lot of transitions going on. But give me your feedback. You know, that's it. You know, shit. Ain't no telling what's going to happen next. But I'm out.